Welcome back. In this lecture, we'll explore how to perform an inner join using custom data frames in Pandas. An inner join includes only the rows with matching keys in both datasets. Let's dive into a real-world example to see this in action. But first, let's get into the definition of inner join. When it comes to the inner join, it combines datasets based on a common key and includes only rows that have matching keys in both datasets. The use case based on the dataset which we are going to explore is nothing but find all sales reps who have made sales and include only the matching records. We'll use two data frames to actually get into the details related to inner join. The two datasets or two data frames will be based on sales reps and sales data. You can see we have three records in sales reps. Rep ID is unique and this is parent table. When it comes to sales data, it is child table to sales reps. It also has sale rep ID. This is foreign key to sales reps. This need not be unique, but sale ID is unique in sales. So sales reps contains details of sales reps, whereas the sales contains sales records. Once we perform inner join, the outcome will be like this because only 1 and 2 are matching between sales reps and sales. Here is the sale rep ID. Also keep in mind, depending upon the position of the data frame, you will see the fields of the data frame. If you perform inner join with sales reps first you will see sales reps attributes or columns, followed by sales attributes or columns. Now, when it comes to the code example, let's make sure we first import pandas as PD. Then let's create two data frames. These are nothing but custom data frames. Once we create the two data frames, let's preview the data. In this case, first I'm previewing sales reps data. You can see it have three records. Now let me preview sales data. You can see it have four records. Now let's perform inner join. To perform an inner join, we'll use pd.merge. We can say pd.merge. We can specify the first data frame, which is nothing but sales underscore reps. Then second data frame, which is nothing but sales. Then left on, which means what is the field from the left data frame. It is nothing but rep ID. So if you look at sales reps, you see rep ID. So we are going to join using rep ID from sales reps. When it comes to the right one, which is nothing but sales, you need to specify right on. Let me specify right on. And the field in sales is nothing but sales rep ID, which contains sales reps details. Now, how equal to inner, because we are trying to perform inner join. So this is how the logic look like. Let me format this so that it is readable. So the first data frame, then the second data frame, then the key from the first data frame, then the child attribute in the second data frame, then how we are going to perform the join or merge. It is nothing but inner. This is how the logic look like. We can actually define a variable. Let me say inner underscore join equal to. Now we should be able to run this. The join will be performed without any challenges. We should be able to preview the data by saying inner join. You can see the outcome. Don't worry too much about it. This is just a reporting issue. Even though sale rep ID is integer, it is displaying as floats, but internally they are integers only. Let me scroll up. Yeah, you can see these are integers only, but for some reason it is displaying as floats. Don't worry too much about this. The join is working as per the expectations. So in this case, only rows where rep ID in sales reps matches sale rep ID in sales are included. They are nothing but 1 and 2. You can also see 1 and 2 from sales data. These are from sales reps. These are from sales. Sales representative Charlie and sale IDs 103 and 104 are excluded because they lack matches. You can see here. Charlie is excluded. And also these two are excluded because there is no matching between these two data frames based on the rep ID and sale rep ID respectively. Now let's get into the practical use case. Suppose you want to generate a report of total sales by region, including only the regions with active sales reps. Then the code will be like this. I haven't covered some of the advanced functions yet. When I say advanced functions, I am talking about group by and other aggregation functions. But I'll still show the example. Don't worry too much if you don't understand here. In the subsequent lectures, you will learn more about group by and also how to perform aggregations based on group by. That being said, for now, I'll just copy the code. Here we are trying to compute sales by region. You can see there are two regions, north and south. There are only one record for each of these regions. Hence, we'll get north 500 and south 1000 when we run this code. You can see we are grouping by region and we are using sale amount to compute sales by region. Also, reset underscore index will ensure the default index column is excluded. Now, let me run this. Once again, I'm reiterating, if you don't understand this logic, don't worry too much about it. We'll actually talk about all these functions in subsequent lectures where we'll be seeing quite a lot of examples. Now, the code is executed. Let's review the data. You can see the outcome. Region is north and south. Sale amount is 500 and 1000. This is how you should be able to perform additional realistic operations on top of join results. Without joining these two, we'll not be able to get the sales by region because region is part of sales reps and sale amount is part of sales. Now let's talk about best practices for inner joins. We need to ensure there is data consistency. For that purpose, we need to verify that the join keys are well defined and consistent across datasets. If you look at these two datasets, sale ID is also integer, rep ID is also integer. Many times people end up joining using these two fields, which is not right. There will not be any results because there is no overlap with respect to the rep ID and sale ID. Sometimes there might be overlap and you will be seeing incorrect results. You need to ensure you identify the appropriate keys and perform the joins accordingly. In this case, rep ID is the key in sales reps and sale rep ID is the key or foreign key using which you are supposed to perform the join from sales. It is very important for you to verify that join keys are well defined and also consistent across the datasets. You can also inspect the results using dot shape to verify row counts after the join. In this case, if you wanted to get the number of records after performing the join, you can say inner underscore join dot shape. You can see the number of fields is 6 and the number of records is 2. So far, we have spoken about two best practices. They are nothing but ensuring data consistency by reviewing the keys and also inspecting the results. Another best practice when it comes to joins is nothing but handling missing keys. Be aware that unmatched rows are excluded. Use other join types if you need to retain unmatched rows. Now, in the next lecture, we'll explore left and right joins where unmatched rows are retained in the results. See you there.